I hope he hasn't had lunch yet. Here comes Ross and the T-11 forming up again. Now that is aerobatic capable aircraft, but it's not an aircraft that it was designed for flying air shows. It was designed for flying people around point A to point B. So Ross is working to make a very heavy aircraft do some pretty amazing things. There's a huge disparity in top speed between the two aircraft and flight characteristics, so there's a lot of communication constantly going on between the two.
Now that's his son, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Damn. Whoa. Sound like the engine cut off too.
Cut the power out.
That must take practice.
One would think. Oh, that's cool.
All right, folks, so as we're going along here, they're talking a lot to each other. I'm going to let you listen in a little bit. So these are the two aircraft that are actually talking to each other, Ross talking to Bud. Usually the one in the lead is doing the talking, but you know, dads, they kind of talk more.
Call in, coming down left. Rolling out.
So that wasn't a noops, folks, that was we're going to do a loop. So remember, the aircraft up front cannot see the aircraft behind him, so this communication that you're listening to is absolutely crucial to the safety of the flight.
Clear for the Cuban.
So who's the one in the front?
The sun.
So as they pull back on the stick, they're pulling their G's, losing their energy. Both aircraft are losing that energy at a different rate, so that aircraft in the rear is adjusting his throttle back and forth to stay with the aircraft up front.
That's got to be a good Father's Day gift, flying with your son at an air show.
Again, not an oops, loop.
Oh wait. I keep hearing loop, so I don't know where Nuke comes in. That's got to take practice, especially cutting the power off like that.
I don't know if you noticed there, but Ross just switched sides on the trail. He went from the right side to the left side, and now we did a little bit of a quick roll, and you notice the aircraft on top, the Yak-55, that's Bud, he's inverted, looking straight down at his son.
Hi, Dad. Whoa.
And now look at that, roll right around. You're not going to see that anywhere else, folks. I know that sounded like for sure to me. I'm not sure what they're going to do next. And here comes Ross bringing the Yak-11 down from the right to left. Smoke is on. He's going to do a little bit of solo performance for us. Taking it up, losing that energy right over the top. Straight and level.
Damn.
Saved enough of that energy to keep going up and doing another loop. That was really tight, folks. That was energy management at its finest. That's a heavy aircraft doing this.
For real? Don't look that heavy. Versus a jet.
And a little snap roll and a spin just to make life happy. Pointing that nose straight at the ground, and folks, believe it or not, pointing the nose of an aircraft straight at the ground is not a natural thing for a pilot to do.
Brace for impact. Right?
Oh, that's tight, tight.
Whoa!
And here comes Bud in the Yak 55 from show right. And inverted, there goes Ross in the Yak 11. Now let's see what that Yak 55 can do compared to the 11.
Is that
Going up, he's going to hang on that prop for a second. Slide backwards through his smoke. Kick over some rudder and come straight back down. Apparently he enjoyed that one. And a tumble. So you folks hear that? They're communicating back and forth, letting them know where they are at all times. See Ross popped on his smoke there so Dad could see him before him up on him. Constantly communicating. It's a lesson for all of us, actually. Those of you who've managed to stay married who have it figured out. Sometimes it's just from show right to show left, the Granleys.
Here we go.
Look at that. Aircraft and trails just fighting that throttle back and forth, keeping that aircraft exactly where it's supposed to be.
Whoa.
And then they switch lead.
Jesus.
And up and around.
God damn, it almost looks like they're gonna hit each other the way they do that. That takes practice. Holy shit. Glad I found my camera. Oh shit.
Here comes Ross down low. Yak 11, now he's inverted right over show center. Hanging in those straps, nose up a little bit, gaining a bit of altitude, pulling some negative G's. Blood wanting to push all the way to the top of his head, out his eyeballs. Then let's kick in some rudder and just have some fun.
He doing radius turns.
Oh, there's a nice knife edge from Ross. Using a whole bunch of rudder to keep it straight and level there. See, he's using a little bit of lift from the chassis itself from the body, but just enough to keep it there. That's a lot of prop holding it at that level, a lot of power.
That plane looks pretty heavy too, even though it's a prop.
Turn back around left and set it up. No smoke for me.
All right, the Granleys are setting up down to the south side, turning to come right down show center way, from left to right. Smoke is on. Oh, and let's just fly inverted for a while. Let's just hang in our seatbelts and look at the beautiful crowd. Everybody wave, they can see you. Now we'll push that stick forward, start gaining a little altitude. Now you gotta remember, Ross on the bottom can't see a blessed thing. He had no idea where his dad was. That was trust and practice to let that happen safely.
What do you mean you couldn't see where his dad was?
Can't see through the bottom of the plane.
Oh, that makes sense. Man, that makes take practice, and if he can't see his dad like that.
Daddy had a really funny dream. You know why? So like, I think Katie and like Joe came.
From right to left, here comes the Granleys, Ross in the Yak 11, the white one, Bud in the Yak 55, the red one. And you notice how they're both yawed and pitched a little bit differently? That is extremely difficult. Both those aircraft want to go such different speeds. They are all over the throttle and control inputs just to keep those aircraft exactly where they are.
Firing up.
God damn, 12 minutes of video now. On my camera right now.
Coming left.
I had to take my glasses off because I couldn't see through on them.
Make sure you save one for the other.
I got a 32 gigabyte card.
All right, folks, coming from just behind the crowd line on the left, here they come. Ross and Bud Granley. Nice photo pass for you. Sorry I didn't set that up quite in time, but you get a good shot of the top of those aircraft, how different they are, and look how well they fly that formation in aircraft that are of such different capabilities.
Downwind.